Greetings, esteemed viewers. I'm Brian.
I'm Wolf.
I'm Ariel.
I'm Christopher.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna pull me.
That's Austin. And we are the PixelCon squad, unfortunately. And today we are starting...
Wait, did that say I'd been associated?
And today on I Can't Believe It's Not a Link to the Past.
This is Metroid Fusion, in case the title didn't give it away. This is actually the first 2D Metroid game I've ever played, and I like it quite a bit. It actually got me into the 2D Metroid camp. I had never played any of this until I was like 23, so I'm kind of late to the game, but...
It's also the Metroid, like the 2D Metroid game with the most story.
Yes, actually. There are 2 cutscenes instead of 1.
I know, right? Just fucking mind blown.
Well, I don't know. Do you count Metroid Zero? Metroid Zero mission?
There's still not that much story.
Yeah, there's still less story in that than this.
There's more cutscenes though.
Yeah, but there's
if you count the inner monologues, they're like 4 or 5. And if you count all the time to talk to your computer, and it gives you like exposition and story and what you're supposed to do, then there are many.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a lot more talking.
Whereas Zero
in
mission
in this
is
game.
more simple. I went to go destroy a thing, and then when I did, my spacesuit blew up.
And then I look super fucking hot.
People are gonna rip me apart in the comments for not saying Varia suit. You know that's gonna happen.
I really like Samus as a character.
I liked her before Other M, and I refuse to believe that that's actually. I refuse to believe that that's how she acted.
Unfortunately, that is canon.
Well, that's not how PTSD even works.
It's not how it would even work for her, since she's fought Ridley several times before this.
Exactly.
Or that, rather. But that's
well,
Other
okay,
M.
but let me just say one thing. I'm not going to get into a huge Other M debate because I haven't played it, but let me just say one thing. Ridley should be dead. She's killed him like 3, 4, 5 times.
That's not an Other M thing.
Well,
that's an all the games thing.
But by this point, it's like,
wasn't it a different
dead.
Ridley?
I saw you die.
Wasn't it a different Ridley in Other M?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
cloned him.
clone.
They cloned him. That was their
Yeah.
justification.
I actually really like the fusion suit. Just get that out of the way.
Suddenly alien juice.
I kind of like it too. Like
This
if a lot of
game
people,
looks really nice.
yeah, it does look.
This is
pretty
on
nice
the
for
this is on the
GBA.
GBA actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing.
It looks.
GBA has some
very
pretty nice cutscenes.
It's it's just that early GBA you can't tell because the colors in early GBA games are really really dark. Because they didn't have a backlight, so they didn't think it mattered.
Yeah.
Then the SP came out, and they were like, "Oh fuck." That's why Mega Man Battle Networks 4 through 6 looks so much better than 1 through 3.
Still praise the backlight. When that shit came out, I was overjoyed.
Well, I didn't
No
have
more-
an SP. I just had to
No
wait
more
till
of
they
that
got a
fucking
DS.
worm light. Jeez. Not only
Wait, what-
was it an
can I ask a-
eyesore-
Can I ask like a noob question? What's BSL stand for?
What the fuck does it stand for? I should know this.
Brian's shit life.
Right out of the game. All I can
Is
think
that
of
a giant
Trials-
piece of shit floating in space?
And all of a sudden it becomes appropriate while I'm playing this game, doesn't it?
No wonder it's called the BSL. Jesus Christ.
It's big shitload.
I know the L stands for laboratory. I'm pretty sure the S stands for space. I don't know what the B stands for.
Biologic.
Oh yeah, biologic space lab. There we go.
Fucking
Why
wiki that
didn't you
shit.
say that earlier?
Because I didn't remember.
No, not you, Wolf.
No, he just Googled it.
Wiki.
Oh.
Wiki bitches.
Can
Yeah,
I
they
say
also
something
said
off topic?
biologic like 37 times while you guys were talking. But I was just waiting to see if you'd figure it out yourself.
Chris, what you got?
Well, I just figured out that Telltale is releasing a Minecraft story mode,
Why?
That is fucking amazing.
and I am unsure how I feel about it.
That kind of defeats the purpose of the
Yeah,
game.
Minecraft doesn't really need a story.
But like, I don't know what like is it. I think it just looks like Minecraft. It's gonna be like an actual like.
It's gonna be a standalone game.
Yeah, but like it's a standalone game, but it's like it looks like Minecraft, and its title is Minecraft Story Mode.
Well, then it's probably gonna be about Minecraft.
Yeah, it's a Minecraft thing, but it isn't like associated with like the actual
Oh,
like.
so it's not like an update.
That
or-
sounds like
No, it's
something
not-
that they would
it's-
get sued over.
Well, they're probably working with Minecraft. Well, because a
Microsoft.
lot of their games, like Walking Dead, is another thing. Like their stories aren't their own most of the time. They just,
Well,
like,
I thought you were making out like they were just doing it on their own. Like they didn't even bother like get like with copyrights and shit. They just did it.
Oh, they probably got stuff, but like I don't know. A lot of the stuff they do isn't like theirs to start off. Like the Game of Thrones, A Wolf Among Us is his own comic.
Yeah, I know.
And The Walking Dead are all like different things that aren't theirs, but they've like made them theirs.
If they made a Jurassic Park game, it was terrible.
I heard that. I heard it was terrible. But yeah, they're just. I just.
Oh
saw
yeah,
it
they did a
'cause
They did a
Steam is having, like,
Borderlands
big
one
sale.
too. They did a Borderlands game too.
Mhm. Steam is having a big sale for
This is
Telltale
also
games.
the best. This is also the best horror game that Nintendo has ever made.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
actually. If you play
This game gets really tense.
if you play this shit with headphones and you're going in blind, there are parts of this game that will make you shit your pants. I'm not kidding.
And like, mind you, I love Eternal Darkness. This is still the scariest game Nintendo has ever made.
No, there are parts during this playthrough I knew what was coming. I was aware what was
Yeah.
coming, and it still freaked the shit out of me.
Honestly, that sounds like me and Silent Hill 2. But then again, that's Silent Hill 2. Can't really compare.
But it's just like there are parts of this game like eventually there's a character that basically every once in a while chases you around, and this character is stronger than you, like in
Brian,
every
you don't
single
have
way, shape, or
Brian,
form.
you don't have to like act like it's some kind of secret. This game's like over 10 years old.
Okay, fine. The X-Parasites assimilate parts of Samus's old power suit and create the SAX for people who don't know, and it basically has all her powers from Super Metroid, and it will fuck your shit up if it finds you, and it will
Basically,
find
Samus's old suit got up, and now it's trying to murder her.
you.
Sounds like
Great.
Spider-Man.
I mean, essentially, yeah.
And they work it in seamlessly. I think the best part of that just experience of it chasing you is the audio, because like you hear the footsteps of the SAX, and it's like oh shit, it's coming, and then if it spots you, the music changes immediately, and it's so nerve-wracking, and you panic and you don't know what to do. It's glorious. I mean,
There's another enemy kind of like this. It's in Resident Evil 0. It's actually one of the only good things I can say about Resident Evil 0. And I can't remember what it is, but it's basically the nemesis of that game. I don't remember its name. It's like made of these... Oh, I think it's called the Leech Man, actually.
I think so
Oh.
too.
But it's made of leeches. It's fucking terrifying. Because you have like no chance of beating that thing. And it can just appear wherever.
yeah, the chases like that have always made me exponentially more tense than pretty much every other experience in gaming. Like even in Paper Mario is really cutesy, right? Like there's a part in that though where you're being chased by an invincible monster, and the first time that I did that, he doesn't even look like scary at all, but the fact that he was invincible and if he caught me I would lose.
Oh, is that Tubba Blubba?
Yeah, Tubba Blubba. When
You know, saying that name now, after saying what you just said, makes you seem like an incredible pansy.
It really does.
no,
Dude,
but
Tubba Blubba's coming. We gotta get out of here.
people who have played the game will know what I mean. It's,
No, they won't.
it's super nerve-wracking.
Not really. It's pretty easy to avoid.
Well,
I think-
not the first time when you're playing when you don't know what his capabilities are.
Oh, you
That's
mean
part of the game, man.
You mean, oh, Brian, I'm sorry, you don't know the capabilities of the invincible tub of lava.
I'm
The
talking about
invincible
I'm
tub
talking,
of lava.
I'm talking about his capabilities to chase you, and I thought that was an instant game over when he caught you. It's not. You can run away from him in battle, but I never got caught because I was so afraid that I would just run. Granted, that's what you're supposed to do. But... So we got missiles, and they added a different mechanic in this game, where instead of in the other games you find a statue or something of the like, and
It shows a statue.
yeah, and you get the power. In this one, you just download it from freaking Dropbox.
Well,
Space
it makes,
Dropbox.
well,
That makes
it
way
actually
more
makes
sense, though.
Well, it makes sense in this game because, you know, you're at the Federation station where they have everything about Samus.
Why do they have everything about Samus?
Because she's the only one who works for them that does anything.
I mean, it just
By the
never.
by the way, fuck Federation 4.
Oh, yeah. But it just doesn't. I'm not sure I understand how they understand enough about the Chozo technology to be able to, like.
Analyzed her suit, obviously.
It seems like to me like it should be so advanced that they should maybe be able to understand it, but they shouldn't necessarily be able to.
Brian, do you
freely
want this game
modify.
to be impossible?
No, I'm just like just the mechanic under which Samus gets upgrades.
Brian, there's an eyeball door attacking us. Explain.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. No, the X parasites assimilate pretty much every monster that they have ever found, and there are eyeball doors sometimes in other games, and you have to shoot them. And every time there's you see an eyeball door or a boss fight is coming, it's basically a boss door. And this is like a core X.
Now,
Which,
you see, when I hear the words boss door, I imagine it being like Mega Man, where there's a door that leads to a boss. But no, it's very literal in this game.
I mean, no, the doors are not bosses themselves. They're way easier than the bosses in general.
Anyway, this is disturbing.
Yep, this is a monster that was just on SR388, and the Core X just shows it out of a box. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna
You
be
know,
that guy.
the disturbing part is honestly just that one spike on its nose that's pointing up. If they got rid of that, this thing wouldn't be disturbing.
Well, I mean, if it had like, if it used like its other remaining pieces like pincers, that'd be pretty cool. I hate bugs in general.
Brian, I feel like we have co-commentators. But I'm not sure.
Do you? Because I'm not convinced.
I mean, you guys seem like you got this.
Yeah, I
Here we
mean,
are.
I've got nothing.
The channel
I
should be
don't-
called
Metroid.
Austin and Brian Squad.
Ariel?
Watch.
You have no comments on the what the fuckery that you're experiencing
Yo,
for the first
like,
time.
I said you guys could do this commentary without me, and you didn't believe me. I have nothing. All my comments are just, why does she spin in the air so much? That's not effective in any way, shape,
Because
or
flip
form.
jumps look cool.
How does she turn into a ball? That doesn't make sense either. Where do her bones go?
Actually, Ariel, her turning into the ball is actually not as, you know, crazy as people like to make out. It's actually really easy.
Actually,
I can't turn into a ball that
actually,
tight.
there is one problem with that. Where do her generators go?
Where does her head go?
No, here's the thing. I think that
It's basically a somersault.
no, it's smaller than that.
Yeah,
I
but you don't
basically-
turn into a perfect ball in a
I
somersault.
think the Chozo mastered mass energy equivalence.
Oh, hey.
That's the end of the part.
The
by
part
the way.
ended.
but anyway, I'm gonna finish my thought.
Okay,
They
yeah.
mastered mass energy equivalence, so they turned the suit, most of the suit, and Samus's body into energy. Put it in the ball. There you go.
Okay, but then how
I'm
does she have a
going to
physical
go ahead
form?
and guess that I am not the only person that watches Noggin on this crew.
Who?
What?
Never mind. Whatever.
See
Yeah,
you
no.
next time.
The problem is Samus's those shoulders have generators in them. There's only so much you can deconstruct a generator before it's not a generator.
Yeah.
Energy. Ooh,
Okay, energy.
Alright, we're done.
Whatever.
We're done.
Whatever. Bye.
done.
Fuck this
Bye.
shit.
Bye.
Bye. We'll talk about this next episode.